Yo, what's going on, guys? My dad's my cousin, and this is Mike and I coming at you with episode 1 of our podcast, which we're really excited for. This has been in preparation. We've been wanting to do this for a long time. So we'll give you the info into who we are, kind of what we do, why we decided to do this, and everything about the podcast and what we hope for the future.
Anyway,
together.
This is just our first one. So obviously, we're going to be a little uncomfortable doing this. This is our first time with a camera on in front of us, and we have to perform.
Yeah, with clothes on.
With clothes on, first time. So this obviously is going to be kind of like a test run, see how we do.
We've had a lot of ideas already of things that we want to do to hopefully keep you guys watching, keep you guys interested. We think some of them are pretty good ideas, some pretty funny ideas, so in the future, we'll be posting those, and hopefully you guys enjoy. And we want to say a quick thank you for all you guys actually tuning in today.
Fuck yeah.
It really means a lot to us. This is our first one. We've been talking about doing something like this for a while, so we appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
So, my name's Mike. I'm from Long Island, 20 years old, full-time college student, play college lacrosse. I enjoy biking, photography, take some pictures.
Yeah, all right.
I listed that being weird is one of my
Which
most
in
prized.
in itself is weird.
Weird that I put it down there. Let's talk about this guy.
All right, so what's good, guys? My name is Peter Swift. I'm a pediatrician and a vegan, 34 years old. I live in Long Island, New York.
How many cousins?
83 cousins, 2 of them are my dad. And I run an office out of Smithtown, New York, where we work on in vitro fertilization. I guess I'll
go for it.
My subject is something which I know most of you probably know. It's been massive
all
over any social media, it's been in news outlets, everything. But I think it's hilarious and fascinating is that Area 51 raid that people have planned or whatever.
Yeah.
So what it is for you that don't know is it's a Facebook page created by an account called Shitposting because I'm in shambles.
That guy sucks.
Yeah, that guy's just, I don't like him already.
I wonder what he looks like, though. I wonder what that guy looks like.
Oh, my God, dude. I can already imagine.
He's loving the attention. Oh, he's fucking weirdo.
That's probably the only reason why I did it.
He's a creep.
Unless this Facebook page was created by the government because they want people to raid Area 51. Think about it, dude.
You're the fucking man.
I know. It's
You're the
whatever.
fucking man.
I'm in a frat. So as of a few hours ago, when I looked at the numbers on the page, there were about almost 2 million people signed up saying they were either going or interested, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like,
in itself. That's just.
They really think it's people that have no idea what Area 51 is.
Oh no,
they know that they think that there are aliens there, which is another topic we'll get into. Yeah. But they probably think it's just a cakewalk getting in there.
Oh, without a doubt.
Not a cakewalk, but they don't know what they're expecting.
Yeah. So going on with that, it's 2 million people. They said they were going to do it Friday, September 20th, from 3 a.m.
Weird day
to 6 a.m. Such a weird day.
Why did he pick that day?
I don't know.
That freaks me out.
It freaks me out.
There's something weird that happened to his life on that day, and he's like,
or not even him, dude. Something could happen. I don't know, man. It's creepy.
No, I'm saying that day is probably something that's really weird in his heart. Freaky. Girlfriend broke up with him, so he's like, "No, fuck it. We're gonna raid Area
51." I got laid off, so it's time. We're going to
which
see
is a pretty cool. When you really do think about it, it is kind of cool.
Yeah, if your life is at that rock bottom that you're doing this, it's at that point. It's
I bet this guy's not even gonna show up. He just wants to see people die.
Or not even die. He just wants the attention.
He's the guy that looks up fucking Mount Everest videos.
Without a doubt, he's you. You're describing yourself. The description for the Facebook page says, "We will all meet up at the Area 51 Alien Center tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than the bullets, and let's see them aliens." So honestly, all bullshit aside, I think the Naruto run could work.
Me too.
I think it could.
That's
work.
what caught my eye. I saw it. I'm like, I saw Naruto runners in a literal newscast kind of post. I'm like, Naruto runners.
They're taking off. They're gaining some clout, dude.
Well, they're one of us.
So the description, and it ends with "Let's see them aliens," which in itself is hilarious. So, but the thing that I think is ridiculous about this is obviously we know out of the 2 million that said they would go, I'd say by far max you would get is 10,000 people.
Well, by the time that September what day was it? 20th rolls around, it's gonna have way more than just 2 million. There's gonna be millions of other freaks that actually want to go. But
I could say it's upward. I say it could reach 5 or more million. People.
5+ for sure.
Yeah. even out of that, still like the most 10,000.
10,000, if that.
I know. I don't even
I think most people are sane enough not to go, but then you'll see. I would love
to see the people that do show up.
I want to watch. I hope someone live streams it.
Literally.
We're gonna see a lot of death.
Oh, without it,
which is I don't fuck with. I'm not a death person.
I don't think so. I don't think we will see death. I know you don't agree with this point, but like I know how secret it is, how like confidential everything is there, but just if like the U.S. government mowed down its own civilians.
Right.
There'd be an outlash, whether it's 10,000 or 1,000,000.
Yeah,
there would be like why? What are you hiding here? That's so important that you had to kill 10,000 innocent civilians, even if they are trespassing, whatever.
Yeah. Just
that aside, like people would be like, "Why are you killing
right.
this many? What's so secret there?" It's really intriguing to think what their like thought process is now.
Well, I don't think that necessarily. I think they probably have other methods to control people, and an Air Force like spokesperson or whatever. I don't know any of the rankings in the Air Force, came out and said basically, we heard about all of this like news coming out, like please just don't do it because obviously they don't want anything they don't obviously want people going there. Yeah. And they also said that they can't say what they would do, but they have procedures that are all lined up for something like this.
Anal probes.
Imagine they just unleash the aliens. All different shapes and sizes.
Dude, like... What I picture, I don't picture the little green things that everyone thinks about with the big eyes. I just picture like, imagine 10,000 Danny DeVitos running out of gates and start biting people's ankles. Like,
it's gonna be like
little
like that.
Humanoid things that are just the fucking ugliest thing you've ever seen. Just running after people.
One's like huge.
You get like the meathead one that's kind of stupid, and you get the tiny one that's mad fast.
Okay, you want to see aliens? Then we'll just
here,
fuck it.
Like look at them.
Peace.
There's no security. Bunch of aliens sitting there, just like slowly moving their head, like bring us humans, bring us
foaming out of the mouth. Okay, that was weird. Why did I say that?
But imagine.
No, that's so freaky. Why did I even say that? It's like put the fucking HIV in them. You know, it's like those literal movies that are like it's super serious. He walks in, he's like, get the fucking virus.
Injection into an alien.
I wonder if we'll ever be, in our lifetime, there will ever be enough evidence that pushes the government to tell us whether or not aliens
what my idea is.
I think we've always been on the brink. We've always been on the brink.
We always
and
have
shut
been
it down,
on,
shut it down. So what is different about today then?
I think I actually watched a really, really good documentary, and it's called Unacknowledged. We had started it before. I had seen the end, so I'm going to talk about one thing that they said in that, which is fucking crazy and mind-blowing. Yeah. It was honestly a little terrifying to hear.
Right.
So this documentary gets all, like, high-ranking Army officials, quotes from presidents, all really important people, scientists that, like, would know about this stuff, and kind of just releases everything they have so far.
Yeah.
And the craziest thing that they said in this, which multiple people confirmed that this was a thing, it's the U.S. government. I forget the exact name, but it's like information and warning or something. It's called like that. And there was a 4-step plan that the U.S. government and other world leaders put in plan.
Yeah.
And the first one, a lot of it had to do with like the U.S. attacking itself and blaming it on other countries. So like the first one it talked about like outside forces.
Yeah, right.
And then it talked about the Cold War era and said that was planned. The third step was a lot about like the second step was about terrorism, which obviously has happened, still happens today. And the third one was about third world countries, which is going on now.
Right.
It's like pitting us against third world countries, which has been going on for years now.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people confirmed that this is like mind blowing, that the last step in that like pretending like it's other people thing is a pretend alien invasion.
Yeah.
And I'll show you right now, I'll bring up a picture. The guy in the documentary exactly said that if they did this craft that you guys will see on screen is exactly what they've used.
The stealth bomber.
No, it's not.
That's not?
No.
It's like has the same shape of it, though.
Yeah, but it's a recreated like UFO.
Yeah.
That can move fast, has all those powers, but it's the same shape as the B-21 stealth bomber.
It makes sense that they're using something that they've already pretty much created.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. What are they sending down then? If they're doing a fake alien invasion, or are they just flying around? They're not sending any fake aliens down.
No, they said they have robotic aliens that they've been, like, artificial intelligence for years that they've been training. And that they've been doing.
I feel like we are those people.
Nah, we could be.
We are. I feel like we're just controlled by the government.
One day, like, we just hear a noise, we just fucking morph into aliens.
Yeah, it's like beep, 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 boop, boop.
What they said with that alien invasion is that they would, like, have ships like this and other shit. They said that they have over, like, more than thousands of recreated ships.
Yeah.
That they've done. They said they would introduce this one. They would definitely use this because people recognize it, can see the look of it, and be like, "Oh, I know what that is. It's a stealth bomber." But then they'll realize that it's different.
I mean,
but it looks like a man-made airplane. But when you see shit like that with floating with nothing, then you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, dude!" You know what's the craziest fucking thing that they had in that documentary?
What
is the fact that, which I think could be true, that they, you know how Kennedy was the first president to challenge them to get to the moon. This documentary said a lot about how these, like, organizations faked, or not like faked, they assassinated Kennedy because they didn't want him putting a man on the moon.
Yeah.
Because in the documentary, they even said that they found a base on the other side of the moon that could not have been made by any country, not by us, with, like, spherical, weird-shaped buildings that we aren't capable of.
See, that was the one part that I was kind of skeptical about.
I wasn't, dude, because it was Buzz Aldrin.
So they saw it, right?
Yeah.
He saw it.
Yeah.
Where are the pictures?
They probably can't release the pictures, but the guy said in the documentary.
You think they have pictures, though?
Yeah, 100%. I think they have
100%.
100%.
That's 100% is 100%.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm serious. I really think they do.
All right, fine. Yeah. Whatever. Shake on it.
I mean, yeah, I think they do. God, we sound like such fucking losers.
Losers.
Right now.
This is like a nerd cast.
Wow.
Well, let's wrap this up soon.
Yeah.
Like this whole topic.
We need to get to the next topic.
Yeah, because like this kind of blows.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you guys are still watching. Yeah. This fucking sucks.
But hopefully in our lifetime we'll see aliens. That would be dope. And I'd love to reproduce with an alien.
Me too.
That'd be dope. All right.
My next topic was not really mainstream, but it was definitely on a few newscasts.
I saw it. I saw it trending on Twitter. That's where I saw it. It was definitely on a few, like, Instagram, like, meme pages or, like, Barstool or something. Like, so it wasn't, like, blown up in the media, but it was definitely there.
So the topic of the article is Oklahoma man arrested in stolen car with snake, uranium, gun, and whiskey. Now
I just don't. The uranium thing is that's.
Well, I'll explain everything.
Yeah,
but,
please.
But if you have those items right in front of you, what are you doing with them? And what do you think he's doing? What are you possibly doing with all those items?
Like I don't know.
Because it's not clear why he has them. So
you get the snake fucked up, put uranium in its ass, and then shoot it out of the gun.
So what the guy claims is
could do that.
Which. He looks like, literally look at this guy. Like, he looks like an idiot.
This guy looks like he's a guy that would do this.
Like, that's not a cool guy.
No, that's not, no.
If that guy walked in here, I would just,
I'd be terrified.
Terrified.
If that guy walked through that door right now, I think I would shit my pants.
Probably smells and shit. This guy claimed that he scraps metal for a living, which is like, I don't know anything about minerals and I don't know, whatever, metals.
Yeah.
And like uranium, is that like a common thing to have?
No.
You're scrapping metal?
Like, dude, I'm pretty sure uranium is
It's like you make nuclear bombs out of.
Nuclear bombs out of uranium.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's an easy thing to get your hands on.
So this guy's weird. I mean,
it's a weirdo.
Why the fuck does he have uranium? The snake.
This is ridiculous.
The snake is like, he didn't even explain it. Gun was actually not licensed to him, which is what a shock. That guy's an idiot. Yeah. Liquor, I mean, just getting fucked up and doing weird shit. I thought that was super interesting. Like,
this guy looks like he enjoys Arby's.
Yeah, this guy's a regular at Arby's.
Yeah, this guy looks like he really enjoys, and no one enjoys Arby's.
First of all, like, owning snakes is one thing. Like, you're obviously
you're
a whack job.
If
like,
you own snakes are fucking terrifying.
I hate snakes.
No matter how old you are, how manly you are, snakes are terrifying.
Snakes suck. And like, people say like, no, snakes are cool. Like, have you ever held one?
No.
Those things are like way heavier, way more muscular, way stronger.
Dude. And the reaction time on those things to snap at you.
Snakes on a plane. That literally changed my life forever.
Dude, imagine that.
Yeah.
Like, imagine just even here. Imagine going to take a pee.
Literally, and you see a snake rolling around
right at you.
So I want to live in Texas when I'm older. I've told you this before. Like, that's just where I want to be. Like,
I went there this Christmas. Great, dude.
Yeah,
that place is beautiful.
Exactly, and that's where I want to be. But the problem is with the snakes, and I can't be one of those jackasses that are mowing their lawns and like see a snake crawl out. Not even jump back. They're the weird guys that fucking are like, oh, like a snake, like a fucking snake. Like, no, I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be like, what do you like? I'm gonna be like, no.
I'd be terrified if I was mowing my lawn and saw a snake.
And there's nothing you can do. You can't snake-proof stuff. No, so I guess I'm not moving to Texas. I'm literally like, that was just a dream of mine to move to Texas, but I guess
literally just got destroyed on the first episode of our podcast. So
it's like I want to go to Texas so bad. I want to live there. Like everything they're all about over there.
Texas is amazing.
Amazing. Yeah. Right?
Everyone's so nice. It's great.
But I'm not gonna be like
food's unreal
in my yard with a snake crawling.
Fuck that. Dude,
no, I'm out of there.
Get out of here, dude.
I hate that more than anything.
That terrifies me.
Seeing a snake?
Imagine.
And I'm sure like a lot of them don't even want to like bother you. But
all right,
shut the fuck up.
All right, yeah. But keep going.
Yeah, but like I'm not trying to see snakes. So like this guy's obviously weird. First of all, and sorry for all you snake owners.
This guy really looks like he's in a cult, dude.
Looks like he's got a banana.
He looks like
his head looks like a fucking Pez.
Yeah, it does, dude. It does.
Imagine popping him out of one of those Pez dispensers. Like he might be an alien.
He actually looks like an alien. Look at the shape of his head.
When he got stopped, he claimed to the police officers that he wanted to build a super snake. Death penalty for this guy. I know we're talking a lot about death and everything, but like
no, but you can't keep this guy alive. I don't know what
we don't need this guy.
I don't know what a super snake is, and I
don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
I never want to find out what a super snake is.
No, and this guy, I guess, figured maybe he's onto something, but like I don't want a super snake. I hate snakes.
Find out what a super snake is. Like,
I don't want snakes.
It'd be like a snake in an Iron Man suit, just flying in the air. Like, imagine the alien invasion comes, and our like main hero is Super Snake.
No. I can't.
Neither can I.
That guy, if there was a movie called Super Snake,
I'd lose my shit. Would never watch it.
No, obviously
that sounds like such a stupid idea for a movie.
Obviously not. I'm not watching that movie.
Kind of intriguing. Like if you give a snake super, what if it does human-like features? What about
their penis? Like an overgrown a snake with sex organs.
Oh my god,
it's pretty hilarious. I feel like that's you though.
What if its dick is?
You're like a worm. You're like an inchworm.
That's fair.
You're an inchworm. I'm an earthworm.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I'll go along with it.
Yeah, it was really weird.
But dude, imagine the snake's penis is another snake. That snake is a snake.
They have snake arms, and they're just like crawling.
Literally, then just at the snap of a finger, it takes off into the air.
They have a snake tail. It's terrifying.
Oh my god,
terrifying.
I hate snakes.
Me too.
Well, let's get on to the next topic, dude.
That guy sucks. That guy sucks.
Thought
it was super weird.
Certified loser.
That guy was super weird. Like, what are you doing with all? I don't know.
Give him the death penalty. I think
so. You believe in the reptile people, the lizard people?
No. What? Where the hell did that come? What lizard?
The lizard people. You've never heard of that?
No, I've heard of the lizard people, but like I don't. What the hell?
It's
where the hell did
that could
be
an alien thing
come from?
Lizard people.
I mean, that definitely could be a thing, but like,
you're I think they're still here. I'm like, lizard people. Lizard people. Imagine I'm just like sitting here, just like a lizard, like
you
a
just
iguana.
Morphed. You're like, yo, what's good, guys? Coming back at you today. Like, bleep, blop, bloop, bleep. No.
No, I don't think that's what a lizard person will sound like.
No, I think it would be.
I don't think so.
I think that'd be just like what they sound like. Now, hi, welcome to Chili's. Like, I think that's exactly what every lizard person or alien would communicate with. Like, you would walk up and see one.
Welcome to Chili's.
You would literally walk up and see one. You'd walk up, and they would just spew out Vine references. Like, you'd walk up to it, and you'd be like, oh my god, it's an alien. They'd be like, welcome to Chili's, and take off. Like, light speed down the block.
How many times have you said that the past week, dude?
At least
welcome to Chili's thing, man.
It's great.
I love the welcome to Chili's
Vine, dude.
How many times would be pretty cool if we got him on the podcast?
Blonde guy, right?
Yeah, we need to save up more for him. Like,
why don't we play this?
Expensive.
Why don't we play this?
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
I love that guy.
I think
he would be our best friend.
I think this is what you would see at Area 51. I think it would be like just 200 of those different colors, different sizes.
Dude, then there's going to be those freaks that show up to Area 51 and love that guy.
Yeah, dude.
They love that guy.
the aliens come out and do it. The government thinks it will freak people out, and then you'll get the people that'll be like,
yeah, let's go!
Like the Chili's guy! And then everyone just freaks out.
Yeah, because you know people...
And you get world peace.
Well, people that are going to the whole Area 51 thing are like huge fans of this guy.
Massive. I mean, I'm a massive. This is
I love this guy. We'll also be at Area 51. But like... This guy comes out, say like 1,000 of them. Yeah. There's gonna be at least 45 guys that are out of like 5+ mil.
Out of 5+ mil that are like, yo,
the Chili's, let's fucking go, guys.
And then they get taken into this alien race because they're like, oh shit,
they should go first.
And then everyone else gets fucked.
They're going first.
If you don't know this, fine. The aliens are gonna be like, nah, that's the best thing Earth has done.
What if the aliens are like, all right, I kind of fuck with the attention.
Yeah.
Like,
what if they are?
This is it. This
what
is
if
our
the
way to
aliens
like get out
take
of
over social media?
We fall in love.
Wow, dude.
Imagine aliens fall in love before we fall in love.
Probably will happen. I mean,
it already probably has happened.
I'm 20 years old. I still get nervous around girls.
Me too.
I'll be completely honest.
Are you kidding me?
I'll be. Oh my god, dude.
Hey,
dude, I get nervous around my mom. Shout out Nesquik. Make fire chocolate milk. No, it's cool.
I like that guy a lot, but like.
No,
he comes out and say we're at Area 51. We're gonna be one of those guys who are like, yes, let's go, aliens. Yeah, so like that.
And then as we're getting, but the thing that these people aren't thinking with this Area 51 shit is that if you're raiding a base that you think has alien stuff, what do you not realize that they'd have alien weapons that they could just eliminate everyone with? Yeah. Like. The weaponry that they'd have and could use on these people coming in, and these people are just, they don't think. Definitely. I think not just the U.S., all the powers around the world have so many crazy weapons and ways of doing stuff that we never
100%.
Never know.
Yeah, you saw, like, you see now, like, World War II era weapons come, like, to light and what the Nazis were planning. Yeah, and
it was crazy.
And all of that stuff.
Dude, like, in that same documentary, they talked about how actually Hitler he was the first like world leader to try to like recreate a UFO. He had a scientist try to recreate it for him. Never ended up. Obviously, we know what happened with him. But
he's a curious guy.
Yeah, never ended up coming to fruition.
Kind of crazy. That guy sucks.
Yeah. Fuck Hitler.
Yeah.
Hitler, if you're watching this right now, fuck you, dude. But yeah, we'll go on to our last topic now. I think the 4 topics we just talked about today were pretty interesting.
I think we think they're interesting. Yeah. You probably hate us.
You probably stopped watching after 5 minutes. Now? Probably 0.
I think the shit sucks now.
Oh my god, I think we're terrible.
But like,
it's also the first
we're gonna get better. I swear
we are
to God.
Better.
Like we have no idea what we're doing.
With no clue.
I think that's fun. I think
next week. I think next week we have to set up Meathead Mondays.
No, it's Hot Guy Mondays.
Hot dudes only?
Hot dudes only.
Hot dudes only. So the last thing that I want to talk about is the short guy from the Bagel Boss that was yelling and talking about all this ridiculous stuff that we can't find.
I have a lot to say about this guy.
Oh, I have so much to say, dude. This is like the topic I have the most about.
I think we agree on this.
I think we haven't talked about it, but I think we 100% agree. Mm-hmm. So... This guy's name is Chris Morgan. This happened in a place called Bagel Boss in actually Bayshore,
which is close.
Which is about here. 30 minutes from us. It's close. This guy is angry.
Yeah.
This guy has had this happen to him for his whole life.
Well, and he
finally got to his breaking point, dude.
He went full freak out
rage mode. Yeah. Well, I love how he just says women in general.
Yeah.
Just there's no.
How many chicks is that guy getting?
Oh, 0. You know.
Okay.
You know he's not married.
I feel bad. No, I know he's not married.
I feel
after the fact. I know he's not married.
Listen, he seems like he doesn't seem like a great guy.
He's mad small too.
I do feel.
How great of a guy could you be if you're that small?
I understand.
But I feel like that's your role. If you're that small, then you gotta be a good guy. You
gotta be a nice, good guy.
Because like you are obviously like a funny thing. Yeah. Like you're seeing that guy. I know it sounds horrible to say, but like
no.
This guy could be good and everyone would love him. And he's short. It's a bonus.
It's a bonus. Yeah. You know, everyone like has a little sympathy for the short guys. If you're just a nice guy, then like.
Well, but I don't really have sympathy for short people. Yes, the little people I love. They're great.
They are great.
Little people, big world.
Nothing against that's a great show. I don't think
I definitely don't want to. Yeah, I know. But they're great people.
They're great people. They're all
They're all like they're us, but they're small.
Yeah, we're all human beings.
That guy is not he's a little person.
He's not like what you see on TV, which is a little person. No. He's just a very, very short man.
Yeah.
Which I think, look at the fit this guy is wearing.
I love
polo
that.
shirt, black cargo shorts,
around.
and the new Balances
that guy's
on
a
his
fucking
feet.
Beast. He's a beast.
I know. But the thing is, the only reason he seems like not a good guy, obviously, but the reason I do have sympathy for him is his life was tough.
Yeah. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, let's continue with this video.
All of you guys
and I love how he chooses the location as a bagel store to have this meltdown.
Right.
Like, you think that's the most appropriate location?
Cannot pick and choose your meltdowns. You had one on
That's
Minecraft.
True, yeah.
You had one on Minecraft.
I did. I freaked out.
And this guy's in a bagel store.
This guy.
So which one's worse? You had an actual freak out on Minecraft.
Yeah, and I'd rather be in my own room and just with people that could hear me than a bagel,
right?
Because I didn't go viral.
I think so too.
Meltdown
you could have
in
definitely.
public. Oh, I could have.
You could have definitely.
100%. And everyone's had those days.
This guy's having
this guy's having
meltdown.
This isn't even a meltdown. This is a freak out.
out.
This is on another level than we've ever seen before. Like, this guy's he's going off right now. But we'll finish the video. We'll see. That right there is the best line of the whole video. You're not God. You're not my father.
I can't
and you're
laugh
not
at
my
this
boss.
video anymore.
I think it's hilarious, dude.
I don't anymore.
I think it's hilarious how worked up this guy really is.
Yeah.
I understand where he's coming from and everything, but the fact that this is a prime example of the Napoleon complex.
Yeah.
Just a little guy that thinks he can take on all the big guys, all this, and
yeah.
No, we'll continue with the video. We'll see how that ends up for him. Go ahead and attack me. Choked out on the ground of a bagel store.
Yeah. I have a lot to say about that video.
Go ahead.
My opinion has changed on this whole thing.
All right.
So I'll run through everything. So I first saw it. Obviously, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like a little guy's freaking out in a bagel store.
What
what
if
do you do?
This is what's at Area 51? Just a bunch of raging little guys.
Well, yeah, we were talking about that before.
They're just okay, we're gonna that just happened. So, what if this is what's at Area 51? It's just a bunch of these guys.
That would be terrifying. But that guy doesn't scare me.
Yeah, but just imagine thousands of them at their
shave
worst,
off 5 inches and
at their worst meltdown point.
Right.
And just a bunch of those guys screaming you're not my father, you're not my boss, and just running at you.
Yeah.
That's pretty terrifying.
So let me say about this guy. So at first I saw the video, I'm like, okay, this guy's a moron.
Which I still think.
He's super small. He's super small, obviously.
Tiny guy.
Come on. The whole video is about him being short, and he's mad short. But the thing is, I saw an interview after the fact. It was an 8-minute long interview with News 12. Did you see that?
Yeah. Where he says,
I watched the whole thing. So I watched the whole thing, and at first I was like, okay, this guy's just kind of covering his ass. And then the more he kept on talking, I was like, this guy's really sad.
Yeah.
He was talking about how he's gotten lied to, stolen from, and I was like, yeah, but okay, first of all, I know you can't blame your height for that, okay?
No.
But that's not the point. He was probably bullied his whole life. He was smaller than all the other kids.
100% bullied.
So he's like, yeah, I freaked out. I went to my melting point. There was so much shit that just accumulated in my life, and there it is. And I went to the comments.
Which we just said.
Yeah, so I got really a little emotional. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks, because we don't know what that's like. I mean, people probably say it behind our backs, but we don't know what that's like.
I mean, most people say it to our face, but
yeah, that is true. But the many others that don't. Yeah. But I was like,
I
okay,
cry myself to sleep every single night.
So I was like, okay, this guy has a hard life. No matter what, he says he lives in his van. He got evicted. He got whatever. And I went to the comments of the video, and everyone was shitting on him.
Literally every single.
This guy literally is saying he's depressed, and everyone's
just like, fuck this guy.
This guy's an idiot.
He deserves to be depressed.
No room for him. I'm like,
the way internet culture is now, it's bad.
Yeah, everyone's got a phone.
Everyone's got a phone. Everyone's got an opinion. Everyone doesn't care because they're behind a keyboard. They say whatever they want. It's bad how it's getting nowadays, dude.
I think so too.
I think it's gonna get to the point of no return when it comes to this social media
Oh,
stuff.
we're in a down. You know what you could just see in real world events.
We are in such a downhill spiral.
Politics is all social media now. Who would have ever thought you'd be using Twitter?
I know, to promote your campaign
or potentially start a nuclear war, but
on Twitter.
Yeah. So that's the world we're in now, but that's besides the point.
I hate it, dude.
I think this guy is just ultimately super sad.
Yeah, I think
that makes me. Sad. I found it funny at first.
I think he is super sad, and he just expressed himself in a real shitty way.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think it was appropriate what he did.
No, obviously not. But I just I don't think it's it's definitely inappropriate. But I just there's a small part of me that understands where he's coming from.
Yeah,
years and years of just taking shit for being that height and everything.
Like, don't get me wrong, that's funny. Like
what
he did having a freak out.
Hilarious.
Watching people have freakouts, like when you were having your freak out, I was dying.
Dude, you're not gonna you're telling me you're not gonna be defensive over your Minecraft builds?
So, all right, we're actually a lot over time than I thought.
We are.
Sorry if this sucked. I mean, like,
hopefully, we only go up from here. Hopefully, you guys liked it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, it made you laugh a little bit.
Well, definitely tune into like the next episode.
Give us a few chances because it's definitely gonna take a while for us to get used to this.
We never get anything right in life.
No.
Us too. We literally suck at everything we do.
Literally at everything. That's why we're trying this because nothing else is working.
We're kind of worried about what's gonna happen in the future. So we'll wrap it up.
I want a quick shout out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our first episode. Any of you guys are still listening, we really appreciate it. We're really glad you found interest in this. We hope we kept you guys interested, kept you guys connected, and we hope we made you guys laugh a little. And we're excited to show you what we have planned for the future.
Share this with your friends. Don't share it if it's like sucks, but like still share it if it's you can make fun of us.
Yeah,
be like this fucking blows.
Yeah. No, please. We'll take any constructive criticism, but I'll probably have a freak
out. I will literally hate that person.
No, this will be.
But still do it. I mean, I'll know who my true friends are.
Yeah. No, it's fair. Yeah, it's a fair point.
All right, let's fucking end this thing.
Signing off from Planet Mars. Good for you guys to listen to our first podcast, and
all right, peace.